Hi, David Minns from G4 Guitar in Lake Forest with a video lesson, and this lesson we're going to be taking a look at the introduction to a song by the Rolling Stones called Paint It Black. And the reason I want to take a look at this song is because it's based around a D minor arpeggio which we've been learning in our lessons, and it will help you again see why the arpeggios are so important to us as guitar players and how they play into so many songs, and just help us to understand music better and help us to play more songs. So let me play the line for you and then we're going to break it down as we normally do. Here we go. That's the line we're going with. Okay. Now there's two things going on in that pattern, and let's take a look at the very first one, which is the melody line. Okay, the melody line is composed of single notes, starting with the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, our D note, playing to the open E string, playing to the 1st fret on the E string, F note, playing to the 3rd fret on the E string, which is our G note, going back to the 1st fret on the E string, open E string following that, and we come back to our D note on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So we have okay, so that's the melody line. Now the other thing that's happening underneath this is we have what's called a pedal tone, and so if you listen to it, we've got a note playing before every note of the melody, and that note is played with our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of a 3rd string, which is our A note. Now if we play our D minor chord, which we know, we've been working on that, we'll see that this note here sits right inside that chord. Okay, and it's the A note, which is the 5th of D. Okay, that's why this note can be played in conjunction with all the other notes in the D minor chord and sound just great. Okay, so what we're going to do is with this riff, as the next level, or the more advanced version of it, is we're going to be picking the A note first, then we'll pick the 1st note of the melody. So we have that, so A followed by the D note, A followed by the top E open string, A followed by the 1st fret on the top string, the A note followed by the 3rd fret on the top string. See what's happening? So we have the A note, play before every note in the melody line. Now we're basically just going to walk up this melody line we've learned with the A note pedaling away before we play every note. Okay, so it sounds like this. There you have it. Okay. Now, the riff that actually Paint It Black goes a little bit further, but what we'll do is we'll take that on in our lessons. But this should give you a really good handle and a flavour for this arpeggio, how it works into a song, which has a great feeling to it. And then if we have any questions, we'll talk about in the lessons. So have fun with Paint It Black, and see you soon.